So event I remember, very well. I was in Yugoslavia myself, but it was on the day before I leave, to come back to Hong Kong. So in Yugoslavia, that part of Europe at that time, everybody enjoys a lazy lunch. You drive all the way up to the hills, you look at the scenery and you drink. What's that? I don't know, I forgot what you call ouzo or something. It's something like that. And I was enjoying my last afternoon lunch there with some Yugoslavian friends. And then suddenly, when I went back to the hotel, I heard about this accident. So I just rushed off to the hospital #1 because, when he fell, he was taken to a hospital, but we didn't know which one to go. So we went to the first one, and I arrived in time to actually, we had to push Jackie into the hospital ourselves because there weren't just any nurses or attendants around. So we went in there, and very soon we found it was the wrong hospital. So we had to carry him out again. And all the time, he didn't faint, but you could see that he was suffering, and there was blood. So we rushed him off to another hospital. There was something stupid I do too. In Hong Kong, when somebody dear to you or when somebody who's rich enough goes to a hospital, you say to them, well, I want to get the room next door, because I have to keep him company, or you set me up another bed, So I went there and he said, well, the doctor, before the operation, I said, I want to stay here tonight. He says, sorry, whoever you are, our hospital is reserved for those who need it, not for those who, have extra money or something. Anyway, then the doctor came. The doctor that does not look like a doctor at all. He looked more like a butcher with clocks on and everything. So, and then Jackie was pushed into a scan machine, the room for scanning where you scan the, I don't know what, the head, okay? And then the doctor showed me that you could see the skull was there and there was a dent. So the doctor explained to me that, okay, it's not touching the brain yet, but because it's through the ear, and if the wind or the air pushes this and this hurts the brain, touches the brain, you've had it. You could be retarded the rest of your life or something like that. So and as I say, that the hospital and the doctor, did not inspire confidence. So I said, well, can I hire a plane and take him back to Hong Kong? And I said no, because when you go on a plane, the pressure is different, and the chances of this cracked bone hitting the brain will be more serious. So I said, well, in that case, let me fly him to Paris. No, you can't do that either. So I said, well, you're not asking me then. You're telling me what to do. There's no choice, in fact. And so he had to do the operation there. And his father was there, but I didn't dare tell him, Oh, it was a terrible few hours. I think if you ask him, he would say that that incident probably, changed his whole attitude towards life. It's like somebody who has died once before, and you've got this chance back. I think his whole attitudes, were changed.